Hi, my name is Colin Graham, and I'm the creator of Starcrawler Terrain. And I want to talk to you a little bit about what I'm going to be working on next. And the secret is it's very attractive. It's magnets. About a year ago, or more maybe, I started working on Starcrawler Terrain because I really wanted to have 3D printable tiles that I could use to add to my Zombicide board. You know, you have your board and it's very 2D. We built a really cool Zombicide board in 3D for Zombicide Black Plague, and I really enjoyed playing on that. And I thought I'd build my own for Zombicide Invader, which is sci-fi based. And I built a system that used open lock clips, and the walls clip together. There's versions that go on top of the tiles. There's versions that build full 3D boards with the bottom pieces in, and they take a long time to set up. The clips are pretty solid, but they take a long time to set up, and they can be a little bit fiddly. And a while back, a couple of weeks ago, I was on the Patreon hangout for Gaming Geek and the Google Hangout, and I was chatting with a guy named Richard who, and, you know, he had built the tile topper version. He'd been printing those out, and he said, "I don't like clips." And I thought to myself, I don't love clips either. I think they're a means to an end, and I think they work okay, but there's a kind of a limit to them. They're a lot of work to kind of set up. They make a really rigid board, but they also sometimes are not a lot of fun. And I thought, what is fun is magnets. I was really inspired by the way I actually did the Blackstone Fortress from Dragon's Rest with magnets, using spherical magnets. And I like the way that worked. And Gaming Geek did a really cool HeroQuest / Alter Quest board that's all magnetic as well. And so I thought to myself, you know, I learned a lot doing Starcrawler, the first version with the open lock system. I'm going to build a system that uses magnets, and that allows you to kind of connect all these little wall pieces together, and allows you to connect them to little corridor pieces with the floor tiles. And what I ended up doing was using these 5mm spherical magnets, and they work really well, but they're a little bit tricky to get these days. You have to order them from China pretty much, or they're going to cost you an arm and a leg. But I also looked at these little 4x2mm magnets, and I built a system which allows the polarity to flip. You can check that out in another video. And you know, the overlying philosophy here is, I thought after talking to Richard, is, you know, this should be fun. All right, everything about building these things should be fun. So we're doing three things that are a little bit different. We have the magnets that flip polarity, so they have little cavities, and these pieces click together, and you can never put the magnets in wrong. So the pieces themselves are printed in multiple pieces of plastic, so you can print them in different colors at different times. And if you decide you don't want to paint your board, you can still get some pretty cool looking designs that'll have two different colors of, or three if you want to add different colors, print in different colors. So this way you don't need to print your board for it to look super cool. And it's fun to just kind of clip these pieces together, right? We want to be able to sort of press, fit, click, and kind of feel it kind of click into place. And the other advantage of that is, if you click fit it, is that if you screw up something, then you can always pull it apart. But that's the beautiful thing about magnets that flip polarity, is that you can never really get it wrong, because the magnets are always going to flip correct. So the hard part about getting magnets in the right polarity, we've removed all of that. And also setting up your board. You know, when you're setting up your board, you want it to go fast. You just want the pieces to clip together. So it's going to be fun to set up. It's going to be fun to print. It's going to be fun to assemble. And it's going to use magnets. And that's kind of where we're kind of headed. That's the objectives with Starcrawler 2.0. So we'll see you around, and check out this page for more updates.